He's 170 inches, he's got 12-inch tank.
We can do it, we can say we earned this one.
Big solid head.
We seek, we fail, we overcome fear. We sweat, we bleed, and we break until we find the adventure that defines the meaning. We hunt and we provide. This is Chase Nation.
There's three things that I love to do more than anything. First and foremost, chasing whitetails. That's my favorite passion. Second things, turkeys. I like chasing wild turkeys. And then the third thing, trout, big trout. That's what we're going to do today. There are some really big browns and really big rainbows where we're going. You know, this is public water, anyone can go. You know, all you have to do is buy your license and go get in the water. You have to go where other people don't go to where you get these big fish. You can test to see where they're at. This is a massive fish, I think. I think this is going to be a really big fish. I think it's a big rainbow, I'm not sure. He's going to breach right here. This is a really nice fish. Like I said, really fat. I don't want to keep it out of the water very long. I won't keep a fish like this. This is a trophy fish, and you know, this is your breeders. This is what makes the fishing good in your rivers. So you don't want to keep a fish like this. You want to put it back in the river and let it go. Foothills of the Appalachia in the south here. This is what we call big rainbow fishing. Got one this time. So we got a fish on finally. And I have a feeling we're going to put this fish in some aluminum foil. Wrapped with some olive oil. Pretty good fish. I think it's a brown. It's hanging down low, it's staying on the bottom. I don't know, it could be a pretty big fish. Hasn't surfaced yet. I believe it's a brown. They usually want to stay deep, the big browns do. Browns want to stay low and stay on the bottom. It's a pretty good fish. We're gonna eat it, I can tell you that much, because I'm cold and I'm hungry. I'm pretty sure it's brown. Beautiful brown. Oh, we're gonna eat you. I'm so cold, I can't even tell you. Nice little German brown. Not a trophy, not a big massive trophy fish, but nice fish, man. Really nice fish. I love the colors on the browns. That's so cool. They're beautiful animals. Just a beautiful fish. I kind of knew that's what it was because he wouldn't surface. And see how they've got a broader tail than the rainbow. And they want to stay, they tend to want to stay down low on the bottom, you know. The German brown. Put some spices I put together last night. Wrap them up, aluminum foil, a little olive oil. Put him on those hot coals over there. Let it do its thing. It doesn't get any fresher than this. I mean, that's fresh. So these are just salt and pepper. It's just sea salt and pepper and garlic and all kind of herbs and spices and lemon pepper and just everything you can think of in there. A little bit of crushed reds. Just gonna rub the fish down with olive oil. All over really well. And we're going to pack this seasoning all in this fish. In it, around it, outside of it. And then we're going to wrap it up with all this seasoning. Ready for the fire. Fire feels so good. Whoa. So this morning it was pretty rough. Started out, made it about half of a mile and was navigating down, capsized, turned over everything I had underwater, including myself. And when I went under, I panicked. Try to use my paddle to brace myself. Well, I broke my paddle off on one end. Half a mile in, completely submerged, paddles broke off. I've got about a half a gallon of water down my waders, and it was 37 degrees this morning. Pretty much that's been my day. My toes are completely numb, even with these waders on. This makes a big difference. Starting to get that ash or that coal base going now. Lay them across, you know. Kind of like a grate. You gotta be careful when you're heating up rocks like this when they're so cold because they'll explode on you, believe it or not. Coming across here a minute ago. I guess I stepped on him and he shot out from under me, and I reached down and grabbed him, and little punk had to pinch me with his pincher, so he's going to get eaten. Little crawfish, what they call crayfish, or what We call him here crawdad. So, hey, it's fair game. He gets eaten too. I'll make him a little aluminum foil bed. Fire is about out. I believe the coals are still hot. I know our crawdad isn't finished yet. I know he's not ready, but the trout very well may be. Let me see here. Ooh. Oh, mercy. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So I'm gonna put him back on for a few more minutes. Oh, that's good. Doing our little creekside cuisine. Everybody's shooting off in the distance. I would say in 10 minutes we'll be eating fresh brown trout and crawdad. America. See what we have here. Look at that meat just falling off. Olive oil and fresh herbs and spices. Look at that. And we are going to have a little feast here on the river. Nice cold beer. This is awesome. Look at that meat just rolling right off. Look at that chunk of meat right there. Now it does have the little ribs in there, but they're easy to get out. There is nothing in the world wrong with this. This is as good as it gets right there. Doesn't get any better than this. There's no chemicals. There's no chemicals in this from like pesticides or anything. There's no, the trout can't live in the water. He just can't live if there's contaminants in the water. So you're talking about the purest. This is not like eating a catfish or a bottom dwelling animal. So that's why I like trout so much. They're just as pure a fish as you can get, and it's just awesome. The flavor, you can't beat it. Look at that. That is just so perfect. We had the fire just right. It's rolling right off of that bone. Look at that. That just flaking right off. See, that's how you can do it, man. You don't have to. Look at that. Yeah, it just came right off. See, you don't have to be a chef. Come out here, and this is all public land that we're on. These fish are fair game for anybody. You just buy your state license, and of course, I've done the research. I know where the fish are, but they're fair game for us, and there's nothing healthier than this. It's just awesome. And it's just and it's a great fun too, So I'm gonna pour a little bit of this on your fish. It's gonna be a little greasy, a little wet, but you're gonna like the flavor, man. You'll be glad you had it. Came this morning, caught a beautiful brown, cooked them up on the fire, and caught a big massive rainbow. Saw a lot of wild animals out here and got to enjoy nature and the beauty of the southern Appalachian mountains here, my home. Just wanted to bring it to you guys so you can see what we do for fun out here. Ah, that's awesome. Makes the trip worth it there. Wash it down with cold beer.